So hello and welcome to another FranSimsca speed build. In today's video I am going to be building a treehouse. It's something that I've wanted to build for a long time, and it's more like a house on stilts with a tree going through it, surrounded by some more trees that are surrounded by some more trees. But it's a treehouse. We're calling it a treehouse. I built it in Brindleton Bay. I actually built it on the same lot that I did another build on. I kept the hideaway. I think it's called, oh my gosh, why can I never remember the name of where this lot? It's something hideaway. And it's in Brindleton Bay, which is, so it's probably like some dog pun. But I built a house here, and then I did it with when I was already had started my channel, and I had to move in a family to then get like the camera, the camera option. So I moved in the family that I moved in a family here, and then I moved the same family into another build to take screenshots for that build. And when I moved the family, I selected sell furniture instead of, or I'm sorry, I selected keep furniture instead of sell like furniture. So basically, the house that I had built and furnished and spent time on and made a video about and everything then got ruined. And there's probably a way that I could have gone in my save files and like undid it, but honestly, it was like the first build that I did after I got like the I got like 3 packs. I got God, I've said it 1,000 times. I got cats and dogs, movie night, and oh my god, what was the third one? Doesn't matter. I got a bundle with 3 packs, and it was the first build that I did after that. And honestly, the amount of choice made for some questionable decisions in the house. So I wasn't really married to the house anyway. So long story short, I was like, whatever. So I just kind of wiped the lot, and then I was looking for like a good lot to build this tree house in because I wanted it to be surrounded by other trees. I wanted it to feel like it belonged in that area. So I was like, you know what? This is a cute little lot. Not little, it's a decent sized lot. It's a cute lot. It's surrounded by trees. We already have like the wood fence that I then used for like the railing in the porch or on the wraparound balcony. And I was like, you know what, it looks really good here. And then I used some of like the debug trees that are in this world and debug trees instead that are in other worlds to make it kind of blend in more. And I will say that when I moved in a family to take screenshots, but also I did play in this build for a while, and I was like, I really like this house. But when I did move in a family, I did remove some of the trees that I do at the end when I'm landscaping, only because I have all these windows going, and it is kind of like a modern tree house. I have all these windows going, and I was like, I blocked my own view. Like, I imagine that the beauty of this tree house is like views from every angle. And on one side you have the water, on the other side you have like just forest. And I did the bedrooms, it's like one has the like tree and water view, the other one has the just tree view. And so yeah, like I imagine like in the kitchen, like you'd want to like look out and you'll see where the kitchen ends up. But like the landscaping that I did was just a little too much, and I just had like a couple of too big, like a few too many too big trees. So I just removed a couple of those, and then something that, so this is the first build I've ever done where it's like a house on stilts where it's not on the water. Like I build houses on stilts in Suwannee all the time when they're on the water, but I don't think I've ever done like this where it's like I start building on like the second floor basically. And the Sims that I moved into this house have a dog, and I like when you can just like let the dog out, but I hate that the dog just like goes and does its own thing for like ever, and when you call it back, it like comes partially. Is this just me? Like it comes back partially and then it runs away again. Like, and it's not even like it's running away. Like it listens, but it's like, I don't know. It's just a mess. So I realized that if they're in this lot, I could just put a fence around the entire like perimeter of the lot and have essentially like a giant backyard. So this house is great if you want to like download it and have a family that has a dog, because you can just lock the gate to be like locked for pets or locked for your dog, and you can just let your dog out and they have like this giant area to go run around in, and you could like play fetch, and like I put some dog stuff like you know, the training stuff, but also like toys and stuff out there, and now I just like let the dog out and you don't have to like walk your dog as much. So that was really great. So I don't add the fence or anything in this video. That's just a choice that I made after I started playing in it. So, but highly recommend. So you can see I already did like the living space. I have like the TV area. Everything is like all the living area is like very much like right here. Now I'm doing like the kitchen. I love that I got to use these countertops. I feel like I like them so much, and I feel like in the first few builds that I did when I first got the game, I only use these, and then I was like, you know what, I have to, like, I like limited myself. I was like, I have to use other things. So I'm back here using them. They just felt like a natural choice with like the wood and everything. So I really do like this kitchen. Anytime I get to do like a black cabinet and it looks nice, like this house is very like wood, like different types of wood, like the wood on the side, like the siding, I think that's what it's called, on the exterior of the house. And I tried not to make it look like a barn because I feel like the first couple colors I was looking at were a little too red. Like I went a lot lighter. And then like I do like the reddish wood that I have all throughout, like in and out, and I like doing like the same wood inside and outside because it just kind of makes it feel like all brought together, like one cohesive space. And then like the doors and the windows are like this darker brown. We've got the railing that's brown. I use like just different woods everywhere, like the stairs, everything. And I realized I did use like, I think those couches and the chairs are all base game. So that was actually kind of surprising. But again, like things that just made sense. And that made sense. But I really do like it. It's like, this is like an upscale treehouse. Like I imagine this would be like someone's second home, maybe. It's not really a vacation house. It's definitely like we live here, but maybe somebody's second home. And yeah, just like an escape from maybe like city life or something like that. I would love to have a place like this where you can just kind of go and chill and like read on the balcony and hang out. So I'm just kind of cluttering up this area a little bit. Like I said, everything is really just like right here, and then it's the bedrooms. Something about this build is it has, because I think it's an A-frame. The roof is an A-frame. Yeah, I think it's an A-frame. Because of the roof, we technically have like an attic. And I did put flooring down, and I cut out a whole, when I was editing this, I cut out a whole section of video with me trying to make stairs work upstairs to have the stairs go to the attic, and it just didn't work. And knowing that Eco Lifestyle, the new expansion pack, is about to come out and we're about to get ladders, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna just put a ladder up to the attic. Hopefully we can do that. I've been watching some videos of people that got the like whatchamacallit, the early access, and I'm pretty sure that we can just do a ladder up to the attic. And then my vision for the attic is like just not super like done up, just kind of like it is an attic, not like a finished space, not like how like a finished basement would be, but just have a couple of like workout things up there. So yeah, I think that once we get ladders, I'll go ahead and edit the attic to have like some workout space. And I'm trying to think what else. I don't I did fit like a lot more in this build that I was initially thinking when I created it. It's not by any means a small house, but making the which I really love, making the like two-story walls for the whole living space definitely obviously takes out a lot of room. um, so, but I do like downstairs, I don't think I've done it yet. I fit like a desk under the stairs, and I have like I fit like a bookcase in this mat. I don't know why I think like the top bedroom is the master. Both rooms both have a double bed and not an ensuite, like a bathroom right near them. I don't know, they're pretty comparable, but for some reason I just imagine the upstairs one being the master. But like I fit pretty much everything that I wanted to fit in this build in it. except for like anything workout. So I wouldn't have a sim that is like super active live here just yet, probably. That just might be annoying. I mean, they could go on jogs and they could go to the gym, but that's really annoying. I really like having in-house gyms. I know that like in real life that's such a luxury and people don't really have that, but something that'd be really cool that they could have is like just weights. So it just takes up so much less room. Like I know that you could put an elliptical in a bedroom and that's pretty realistic, honestly, but it just doesn't go with a lot of the aesthetics. I say that meanwhile, in real life, we have a elliptical in our foyer. That's a new edition, quarantine edition, the very beginning of quarantine. It was actually uh, a coincidence. It was not even like a quarantine purchase because we couldn't go to the gym. It was a purchase before quarantine, but it came in handy during quarantine for those couple weeks that we were working out. I was working out. Anyway, back to the build. So placing some beds. I went with, I think one of these is from Jungle Living. I could totally be wrong, but I think it is. I used some other stuff outside from Jungle Living, and then I used some debug stuff from um, Cats and Dogs to like make it blend more. But like they're such good because there's so much jungle, obviously, in Jungle Adventure, right? That's what it's called, Jungle Adventure. Why does that sound wrong? Um, yeah, it's called Jungle Adventure. There's so much like obviously like it's all jungle, and there's so many good debug like items. So I did end up using a lot of that outside, and I think it looks really good. I didn't go like super crazy with landscaping because again, I even went a little too crazy. Like I said, I deleted a couple of really tall trees. In hindsight, I probably could have done some more like lower to the ground stuff, but I did not. I cluttered up like a couple of areas and then left a couple of areas. But like I said, like I'm actually happy I did that because using this build in my real life gameplay, I just put the whole fence around it, and I mean, it's so good for if you have like a pet, if your sim has a pet. And I did again like another way to tie spaces together because and this wasn't necessarily like a hard space to tie together. I think it came together kind of naturally, honestly, but like I love sizing down rugs and like reusing them, and like there's three of the same rugs downstairs, but it doesn't really look like it. Well, it does look like it, but it's not like repetitive look like it. Also, how have I never used these chairs? These leather chairs are so cute. I want to do so many more like in the woods type of houses because I really like this style. This is very much my like style in real life too, just like mismatched woods. I feel like my house has a lot of like different wood textures and like blacks and yeah. And I also feel like I didn't go overboard with plants in this house, which was nice. I don't know what that glitch was. My computer might have frozen when I was playing. That was weird. Also, I think I said it in one of my last videos. I had to edit out a portion of this trying to use the red shelf. I'm complaining about not being able to use the red shelf, but honestly, I've only watched like one tutorial, and I was like, I'm pretty sure it doesn't work like that. Like I've watched Simlessy speed build with it 1,000 times. Pretty sure it doesn't work like that, and I keep trying to use it, and I do not know what I'm doing. I am probably just gonna uninstall it. Honestly, I've gotten this far with just lowering objects to the ground, putting them up, and then moving services back. I can keep at it. Also, if you download this build, you're gonna have to move that bookshelf a little bit to the right because my sim couldn't get in the room. I was like, "Why are you not going to sleep?" And then I realized that it was because they couldn't. They were like, "I can't get there." I was like, "Oh my gosh!" In real life, that would just like slam the door and it would just move a little bit and he would be fine. Um, so yeah, I do have a couple moments towards the end now where I just start pulling out stuff and putting in like in all the rooms. That's why I'm moving around so much. I was like, you know what? I forgot to put a radio, and I forgot to put this, and oh, I need a guitar, and no, it needs to be up here, and yeah. It's also interesting. I feel like I use a lot of stuff that I haven't used in a while. like I said, I did use like a lot of base game stuff, which just goes so well. But I do feel like oh, also I forgot that I wasn't recording for a little while and I did place a ton of trees. Um, so that's what happened there. I was like, I'm recording, right? And then I realized that I was not recording. So, but honestly, it was just a lot of me just pulling out random crap and placing it places. So that really big, like Christmas looking tree on the right there, that is, I think, the tree that I removed when I started playing. And I haven't added a smaller one next to it yet, but there will be, and I left that one. I was like, that one's fine. And it makes it look a lot more natural when you remove it. Like I highly recommend you remove it because if you go into the house and like you look out from like the kitchen area, like your view is blocked like fully. I don't know what I was thinking. I just wanted it to look nice, and then I forgot that it needs to look nice from the inside too. Yeah, see like that little tree looks fine. I also am happy. I forgot that I added the other tree in the wraparound porch because I think that helps with the whole like it's a tree house, but it's really just a tree that goes through a house. And I don't know if I edited it out, but I put 2 coffee mugs on the table right there, and I thought that looked really cute. It looked very lived in. Also, oh my gosh, this I am gonna do this in every build now. This like wood, like what is it called, driftwood situation that I never knew existed. I also put a couple pieces out there, but putting it like that would look so good on a fireplace. I'm gonna get full Joanna Gaines with that driftwood. So the video is coming to a close. I've got screenshots at the end. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. I'm gonna start just posting every other day, which is what I've been doing. But so look forward to a video 2 days from now. Thank you guys.